Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fantasycraft The Last City, Part 32, the second part of our finale for the campaign. I am your host and GM, Austin Ramsey. My pronouns are he, him. This stream is presented by You Don't Meet in an Inn, an actual play podcast about exploring obscure tabletop role-playing games with a rotating cast. You can find both that podcast and myself on Twitter at NotAnIn. You can also find my game design work at austin-ramsey.itch.io, or right now I've got a Kickstarter going on for my game Beam Saber, which you can find at tinyurl.com/beamsaberkickstarter. I am joined this evening, of course, by Christine.
Beam Saber, that sounds fascinating. What's that about?
Beam Saber is a Forged in the Dark game about pilots and their powerful machines in a war that dominates every facet of life. You want to do your part and get out because there is no winning the war, there is only surviving it. Hopefully you can bring others with you.
Sounds really fun. Not for me, but for someone else.
Anyway, this is my stop off the elevator. Thanks for your pitch.
I'm Christine. My pronouns are she or they. I'm playing Dorothy, the unborn mage.
And you are
I said Christine.
the creator of...
Oh. Do you not remember who I am? I'm the creator of the You Don't Meet in an Inn podcast, and I do voice work.
Thank you. Also,
That's all you're going to hear about me. It's all you're getting.
All right. Also, thus is Sasha.
Hey, that's me. I'm Sasha. I use NN's pronouns. And I am playing Madam V, the Root Walker Lancer.
Thank you. And last but never least, Hadrian.
Yep, I'm Hadrian. Pronouns are he and him, and I'm playing Viper, the Bloodsworn martial artist, Death Knight, I guess.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay, so who remembers what happened last week?
We had a big old battle.
We killed so many birds.
37 dead enemy icons on the screen.
37 dead birds.
Just you're 1/3 of the way there to that balloon song, but with birds.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, big old fight. You sent the old worm after the storm, and you discovered that there's a symbiotic relationship between the birds and the storm, specifically the very, very big bird, which has been killing people, and Viper has wrestled with it some.
But we've all been wrestling with our own private big birds. So, personally.
Everyone's got a big bird in their history.
Every night I lay awake.
You have two
Wrestling the
big birds
bird in my
inside of
brain.
you. Alright. So let's get back into it since we are at the top of the combat order. So it is the Sparked's turn. Speaking of big birds, let's see. Whom is this bird, this big old bird, going to sweep down upon? Let's see. I think is going to attempt to pluck Madam V right off of the back of Gentleman Moose.
Oh!
Wow.
Monocles are popping off as we speak.
Yeah.
Dear me.
I mean, bird got good taste though. So.
Goodness gracious.
He's the tastiest morsel amongst us.
If I was gonna choose a snack from this crew,
Oh my, well.
Just imagining you being swooped up, like, oh, well. Flattered, actually.
Goodness, how forward.
And the bird has a level of fatigue from the wound damage it has taken because it got critted with a ballista, if I recall correctly. May have gotten critted with something else as well. But at any rate, it gets a 13. What is your defense, V?
I believe it is 14. Wow, damn. Look at me.
Lucky.
that's skill, sir.
I mean, it rolled a 3, so... Yeah, so this big bird, there's just a shadow that blocks out the lightning and lantern light above you.
Madam V goes, oh, look, a shotgun shell, and bends down.
And it swoops by its claw, just like barely missing you. Maybe it snatches one of your 2 tricorn hats.
Hey!
Okay, now it's personal.
Yeah. And then swoops off along the other side of the ship. And that's its turn. Since it missed, it did not get follow up with its rend attack or try and grab you and haul you off the ship.
All things I'm grateful for. Do not get me wrong.
Yeah. Okay. The annoying thing about coming back to this fight after a week is that I had like all of the numbers for attacks memorized for the various birds, and now I have to look them up once again because they are gone from my mind. Plus 5. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Speaking of birds and Madam V, there's 2 of them that are going to attack you. Twice each. So they hit you twice. They get a 14 and a 22.
Okay.
So they are... Wait, the 22, that's a 17. Oh, that is almost a crit. That did not crit by 1 point. Okay.
Seconds and inches today, huh? Alright.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, action dice reset every session, right? Not every scene.
Correct. Yeah. So you.
Oh.
Yeah, your action dice.
So we have a full complement of action dice ready to go again.
Yep. So do I.
Oh.
Well, all we have to do is not roll once.
That should be totally easy for everyone on the stream. Not a problem for anybody who's on fantasy, playing the fantasy craft.
Hey.
Correct.
So, Madam V, you are going to take... Your damage reduction is 3? 2? 2.
3?
2.
Oh, nice if it was 3. No, it's 2.
Okay. Yeah, so you're going to take 7 points of damage because they got a 9 and a 1. So the 1 just doesn't even go through your damage reduction. So, yeah.
Cool beans.
Let's see, and then there is the fight on the other fight on the aft deck, which is 2 birds against Hanar and Dog and Foxglove. Let's see. I think they are both going to attack Dog. What is dog's
You can do it,
defense?
dog.
Dog's defense is 15.
15. Okay, so that is 2 hits. And dog takes 5 and 6 points of damage.
Okay, so what kind of damage is this?
It's just lethal.
Okay.
Oh, and dog is not immune to bleed, so dog will need to make, I believe it's fortitude saves, or become bleeding.
Okay. What is resistance 3 for a threat level 7 character?
Resilience 3, level 7 is +4.
+4. Okay. Uh, 10 and 11.
Okay. Let me just double check and make sure that I did bleeding right. That it's not like 10 plus half the damage or something.
Oh, I think I have bleed written down somewhere. Let me find that. Because Foxglove has bleed on her attacks.
Deadliest little critter.
Hey, we've both been accidentally bitten by the rats.
Yeah, that's true. I have a joint that doesn't quite work like it should because of them.
Yeah. Well, he
Old.
was scared.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Must make a fortitude save DC equal to the damage after damage reduction and resistance are applied.
Okay. So yeah, it's just DC's 5 and 6. All right. Okay, yeah, so dog is not bleeding, just cut. All right. The 4-deck fight. There is a single burb fighting Viper.
Poor bird.
Does a 21 hit Viper?
Yes, 21 is her defense. So.
God damn.
But that does not get through your damage reduction.
No damage.
All right. God, and then there's the fight going down on the midship with Billiam, Greta, and Lance against 4 burbs. One of the burbs is going to move up. Actually, it's going to 5-foot step over to Dorothy. And then another one's going to 5-foot step to Lance. So now it's 4 instances of 1v1. So, alright. First, the 2 attacks on Billiam. And that is a crit on Billiam. Yeah, I'm going to activate that.
Just take him. Spend your action die and take away my special boy.
Oh, don't take his boy.
No, not his boy.
Yeah, I think this bird, like, rips out his liver.
Oh, don't take his boy.
Oh, we've established that ghosts aren't going anywhere right now anyway, so
Thumbs
who
grow
knows?
back. Just give it a day.
Although,
Who knows what's going to happen?
don't you still have your Bloodsworn ability?
I used that on Otis at the beginning
That
of
was
this
the
adventure.
previous adventure. Was it this adventure?
I don't know.
Damn it, Otis.
When did has there been an adventure reset? I don't feel like there has been.
Yeah, probably not. Alright, and then 2 attacks on Greta, which is another crit, which I'm also going to activate.
How are we gonna pilot this boat back?
Hey, that's not my problem.
is. You play the crew.
Well, I'm gonna have a lot fewer of them to play now.
I feel like you're just killing them off because you're like, oh, I cannot deal with all these stat blocks.
I can't do all these voices anymore.
Yeah. This one I think just snips off like Greta's dagger hand, and she goes down with its big bird beak poking up over the shoulder of its human-sized body and head. And then the two attacks on Lance. 10 and a 15. What is Lance's defense? What is the defense of a man-at-arms?
Probably around 15, I think.
Probably. He does also have a +2 guard shield. Defense of 3, +4. It is 16. Just enough
yeah.
to not
job,
get
Lance.
hit. Yeah. So he has a 50-50 chance of getting hit by these birds. Okay, and then the last one, making 2 pecks at Dorothy. 16 and 20.
Both hit.
Okay. Dorothy, you take 8 and 9.
Yep.
Do you have any damage reduction? What is it?
Fittings in my armor.
Yeah, but what's the number?
1.
Okay. All right. And that is the birds' turns. Viper, you are up. What are you going to do?
You got me pinned down with this bird here, so I got to get rid of it. As we've learned time after time in the past, I can't run away from fights. I'm very bad at that. So I'm going to do 2-weapon attack with axe and spear. So 21 and a 24.
Those both hit. I don't even need to look up the bird's defense.
11 damage and 14 damage.
Okay. 11 would be 15. Passes the first damage save. Fails the second.
Okay.
You just chop that bird in half. And your other half action?
I'm going to throw my spear down the stairs at the one that's fighting Lance.
Okay.
And that's going to be... I'm finally using this hurled forte. 23 to hit. So.
Yep.
And 7 damage.
Alright. It does not make that damage save. Barely. Yeah, you
Right
skewer both of its heads with your spear.
Nice.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going to take a 5-foot step that direction, too.
Let's just put a spear marker there. This extremely badly aspect ratioed spear.
Spear, let's investigate this clue.
God.
Oh, it is a spear.
Yeah, once you stretch, let me see if there's a better token.
You make it 2 squares. It
There.
does have reach and is large sized.
This one's a little less defeated by aspect ratio.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Yeah, that looked more like it was a mace. That's how compressed it was. Okay, Dorothy Team Dorothy, right? Because
Dorothy.
yeah, Dorothy, Dog, Foxglove, and Meat Child.
Foxglove is going to bite the one that she's under twice. Pull up her stats. Oh, is this one flanked that she's under?
No, you have to be on adjacent sides because they're not lumbering. So
Okay, 7 does not hit, nor does a 9. Okay, well, she tried. She's gonna 5 foot. Never mind. Dog does not need any bonuses to hit. Meat child. According to its initial stat block, it has superior jumper 2. So I'm just gonna have it like make a move, but it's gonna be a jump. Just like narratively, it's just gonna just leap its mass across the deck like that.
does it actually leap like a person, or does it sort of like form a meaty rainbow and then like pull itself back after, like a
Meat
slinky,
rainbow.
a meat slinky? There we go.
I was actually thinking slinky. Just right there. Yeah.
Slurp.
Everyone loves a slinky. And so to hit. Sorry. Oh, 13. Does the 20 hit? Actually, technically, this will be a 21.
Does a 20 hit? It probably does. That's plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got defense.
If I'm remembering,
16.
their defense was 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 11 damage. AP 2.
All right. It does not make its damage save. Just barely. So Meat Child uses its rib cage axe or whatever, pelvis axe, and chops that bird down.
Literal shoulder blade.
Does the broad axe have reach?
I don't think so. Mostly it's just spears that have reach.
Yeah. How far away is the big bird?
How far away would it be? How wide is the boat? Where's the ruler?
The boat is 65 feet wide.
Okay. It was 320. So that would be 320 minus 60. It's 240. So it's 20 on either side. That's 120 feet out.
Okay. How far is taunt?
That's like a 30-foot range.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's close. That's close quarters.
Oh wait, but I moved, right? So that's my turn. Sorry. And then
dog.
Dog is going to bite the bird ahead of it. Cast. 7 to attack. Oh wait, no, it has plus 8 because it got blessed. 17.
That's a hit.
D8 plus 3. for 4 points of damage.
Fails its damage save. Dog rips apart this bird.
That is just gonna let out a rousing howl. And
Does
then
that have an effect, or does it just look and sound cool?
it just looks and sounds real badass. There are captain feats that I guess if we were continued to play it, I would give it where it can like give morale bonuses, but not worrying about that right now. Now Dorothy is going to send magic missile. I rolled a 1, but I still make the spell casting roll. So
God.
stuck on that. And I'm not cursed.
Just so good at
towards-
casting spells, I literally can't.
Literally
Fail.
cannot fail. I guess, well, no, I could if I was like doing some things to diminish my roll. But for 13 damage for the big bird.
Oh, the big bird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. It's looking pretty haggard at this point.
That damn time.
What's your magic missiles against it look like again?
The bird is like brimming with electricity, and then when the missiles hit, they're invisible, but then they like take away bits of the bird that slowly gets refilled again with the electricity, but the physical part of the bird is gone.
Right, it's just like disintegration, basically.
And then I'm going to what's the damage? Aha. Okay, and then I'm going to bar whip this bird in front of me. 17.
That's a hit.
Yay! For 3 damage.
Fuck him up, Dorothy.
Oh.
Says Lance.
That's a good job you did.
Unfortunately, it makes its damage save.
I keep forgetting I have combat abilities. Okay. Could I have made that a fend attack and then
Yeah,
5 foot? But
sure.
bam. Yeah.
All right. I have to mute y'all for just a second. Okay. Sorry, I was worried that we were having stream lag issues again, but I don't think we are. It can be hard to tell when you're live, which is unfortunate. Watch me check the highlights later, and it's just a wreck, and I'm saying it's fine in the midst of that wreck. Just a Casey Green dog, but for audio issues. All right, V. It's your turn. What are you gonna do? You got 2 burbs directly in front of you. The big bird off in the distance. Meat Child has just meat slinked away.
That's me, the Casey Green of audio issues. I'm gonna finish reloading this boarding pistol and then shoot one of these birds next to me. That feels wise.
That's a hit.
It's 22. With 9 damage.
Are you shooting the one on the left or the right?
Call it the left.
Okay. It does not make its damage save. There's just like a puff of feathers left behind.
Nice. And then I'm gonna, Gentleman Moose is gonna maul the other one, which I believe is, say it with me, a d20 plus 1. But I'm gonna double check just to make sure that it is. Because I've been wrong before, and the worst thing you can do in a fantasy crafting game is be wrong about... Yes. No, wait. Plus 3. Goodness gracious. What a fool I would have looked.
That's 2 more than 1.
God, my computer's in this. Please just do the thing I'm asking.
So don't forget that Moose is blessed.
Yep.
Oh
Didn't
yeah,
help too
so that's
much.
plus 4, which is a 9. Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
No, unfortunately not. This burb ducks under the terrifying antlers of Gentleman Moose, not to be gored by him.
I will.
Alright. Safe to say you're continuing to reload?
Yeah, I might spend some time doing that because I'm actually lower on ammo than I've been in a minute.
Lower
Not
on...
ammo, but just actions.
Ah, okay. Alright, it is the crew's turn.
We're usually done with the fight by the time you unload all your guns twice.
I know.
Alright, the gunners are reloading the ballista. Let's see. Some of the crew are going to move to the railing at the back of the forecastle and then shoot bows at the 3 birds that are confronting Dorothy and Lance. And they all hit. Put 1 arrow on each bird. 2, 3, and 6. 2, 3, and 6.
Can I spend a free action to yell at them to shoot at the big bird? And just gesture very wildly at it.
Yes, you can. But that is not what they do this round, since they have already shot their shot. And they kill 2 of the birds. They get pin-cushioned and go down. Let's see, Hanar is reloading her boarding pistol. Rest of the crew are taking care of the ship and making sure that you are not getting capsized. In fact, I'm going to make that sailing roll for Odd, still at the helm, because there's that big wave coming. And what is Odd's ride value? 3. 3 is plus 9. Okay. He does not make the necessary sailing check, so the ship is going to be slammed in the side and take a big old bounce. So now I need everyone to make an acrobatics or ride check as appropriate, which I think is a ride for V, a ride of animal land mounts for V, getting Gentleman Moose to keep his feet, Ride ship variety for Dorothy and an acrobatics check for Viper, if I am recalling correctly.
It's going to be ride ship for Viper as well, because she does have a single rank in ride and 0 ranks in acrobatics.
Did everyone figure out how to be on a boat but me?
You're the captain. You don't need to know.
Gentleman Moose knows how to be on a boat. That's what fucking matters.
Does V have any points in acrobatics?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, okay. So she just relies on Gentleman Moose for his sea legs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what did everyone get on your stay upright checks?
Viper was a 14.
22.
Dorothy is a 20. Meat Child is a 9. Foxglove is a 23. And Dog is a 7.
Okay. Viper, anyone who got less than a 15 is sprawled. So I believe that is Dog, Foxglove, Meat Child.
Foxglove got a 23.
Oh.
Don't touch my baby.
Okay, my apologies.
It's just dog, and
Meat Child.
meat child. Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone within 10 feet of Foxglove is not flat-footed. Because she'll yell at you.
All right, and I'm gonna roll for the crew.
Tiny Rat says, "Fix your stance."
Yes.
Well, it's more of a... it's called lookout, so it's more of like, oh no, look out.
The crew gets a crit error.
Why did we hire you?
Woof.
Man, whoever hired them must be so embarrassed right now.
Okay. So yeah, this massive wave slams into the side of the ship. And
Wait, how embarrassed would you be if you, like, are a sailor and you're sprawled and there's a rat just, like...
Chilling.
Yeah.
does anyone go overboard? There is no one at the edge of there are no crewmates at the edge of the ship. Oh wait. Pence goes overboard, one of the gunners. Just right off the forecastle. Into the drink.
So he missed the whole prow area.
Well, like over the side, not over the front of the
Oh, it was
forecastle.
that one. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just saw which one you moved. Never mind.
Yeah, just tumbles over, Wilhelm scream, splash, and then takes a D10 damage from the undead sea creatures that are swarming around the ship still. And around all the water. Takes 4 points of damage. Oh, and also probably takes a D6 fall damage as well from the height of the ship into water, and that's 2. What's his health rating of 3? It's plus 5. Pretty healthy, these gunners. Gets a 21. He's still alive in the water if anyone wants to try and... Oh, wait, actually, I don't know Pence's pronouns. I don't want to assume.
Big ol' thumbs up sticking out of the water.
Well, that's going to get nibbled on.
I'm cool.
I'm okay!
For the moment. Oh, yeah, it is
I
he,
actually
him.
like swimming.
That's a human gunnery person. He goes over and is getting nibbled on by undead fish and has taken a bruising from falling into the water. Just big old belly flop onto a tuna skeleton. All right. And now it is the Sparks' turns. There is more Sparked coming. They have not arrived yet, but you can see that they continue to pour towards the ship. But for the moment, there's only 2 of them that are a threat. 3 of them that are a threat to the ship. One tagging Madam V, and then one is going to 5-foot step and attack Lance. So Madam V. What are their attack? What's their attack rating again? 5. Right. Okay. Madam V. Oh, that's a crit error. Does anyone want to activate that?
Yes.
All right. This bird goes to stab you, and it misses, or it does not account for Gentleman Moose's head coming back, and it gets knocked over on the backswing and is sprawled, and misses its other half action. So it only makes the one attack on you, but gets knocked down. And then 2 attacks on Lance. It's a 17 and a 23. Those are both hits.
Both hits. Yeah.
What is Lance's armor? Damage
he's got
reduction 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got that.
Pretty good armor.
Yeah.
All right. So the bird does 8 and 7, which become 5 and 4. So that's 9 total. And what's Lance's health rating? 4. So health 4 plus 4. All right. So does he make these damage saves? 17, he passes the first one. 5, he does not pass the second one. Does he have the tough quality? He does not. Yeah, this thing just punches through the chainmail, and Lance goes down.
My other special boy.
Rough day for Viper.
Yes, she's the only one that's lost any.
Well, she's the main character, so we care about her.
Okay, and then the big bird. Let's see. Cannot see Dorothy because Dorothy is hidden behind a wall on the ship, behind a staircase. Who is it going to try and grab? It's going to make a swing back and try and grab Dog. All right. Dog's defense is not better than 27, I'm guessing.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so make an athletics roll for Dog.
Uh, 34.
You ain't getting a hold of the dog.
Dang, Dog's got... Yeah, it got a natural 20 and was still lower than 34. So, no, dog avoids getting grabbed. Does get slashed by those talons, though. For... Oh. I think I have not being doing the proper damage for this creature. At least with the talons. Because it is huge. So yeah, it should be 1d10 damage, not 1d8.
It was holding back. So is Death doing like a goddamn thing, or?
Yeah, there's as is going on. Like I said, there's like the worm is like got lightning and a cloud in a headlock, just like wrapped around it. It's just, you know, that there's a lot going on up there that is not the clearest.
Hard to parse god fights.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so
Is it winning?
I think that's also hard to say because of how difficult it is to parse what's going on. I think if either Dorothy or Viper wanted to like take a minute to focus on the fight, they could get an idea of how it's going on up there. Because Viper has, you know, a connection to the god of death, and Dorothy is an arcane master. Unfortunately, I don't think V's too much of a normie to pick up what's...
If I did, like, see something, which I'm not gonna, I'd be like, well, I don't know what to do with that information.
Yeah. So yeah, dog takes 12 points of damage. Of damage. Of damage. Of damage. Yeah, and that is the Spark's turns. Viper, you're up. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go get this bird. I'm gonna go get this bird.
The one that got Lance?
Yeah.
And is standing over your spear?
Yep. So that's gonna be a move and a single attack. Actually, I will sprawl, so it's just a get up and a move. Never mind.
Yeah. But, sprawled no more. Alright. Team Dorothy.
There's no birds around us right now, right?
Nope, there's one sort of near Dorothy, and then there's one kind of near Meat Child, but...
Okay.
And there's a bunch of birds coming.
I guess Meat Child and Dog are going to stand up. What are the combat actions? Combat. Setting up. Chilling. Combat. Okay, actions. Dog and Meat Child are going to anticipate against the giant bird. The successful sense motive check. DC 10 plus the target's base attack bonus. The character gains a defense dodge bonus against the target's attack equal to the character's wisdom modifier. This lasts for one full round. So...
What are their wisdom modifiers?
Wait, no. Meat Child has 0 wisdom, so that's definitely going to be sus for him. And then Dog's wisdom
It's a minimum +1.
is
At least according to the information on the GM screen, it's a minimum +1.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're both going to do that. And Dog's is 14, which is a +2.
Okay.
Okay, so Dog's attack +7. Sorry.
Do they have sense motive?
What's the target's base attack bonus? Or I don't get to know that.
Correct.
Okay. So
Does this dog have
DC.
sense motive? This dog always knows if you're lying to it.
I know what that spells. You can't fool me.
Okay. Dog got a 10. Meat Child got a 16.
Okay, neither of those.
Oh, wait, no. 16, 17, 18. 18.
Okay. It's DC 10 plus attack bonus, yeah? Okay. So Meat Child just gets it.
Okay. You can't tell me that. Now we know the attack bonus.
Eh.
I mean, we see it every time he rolls anyways.
I've solved his riddle. Foxglove. She is going to run back to her mom.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
then where does-
Madam V.
No, I know. I'm trying to figure out
Oh.
where.
This side is the stairs.
4.
She's just running all over the aft deck.
5. Just come out here.
Yeah.
5, 6. Okay, about there.
Okay.
It's complicated. Dorothy is going to attack the big old burb.
Magic missiling it again?
Yes. 26. First layer of tainted
Corruption.
corruption. And does 12 points of damage.
All right.
Okay. And then there was something else I was going to do, and I cannot remember what it was for Dorothy. Where's the bird? Where's the giant bear? Where's the big one?
It's like 120 feet away over the port side of the ship.
In close quarters is 30 feet. This is not sportsmanlike behavior.
This bird is not fighting with honor.
And there's no birds on deck, right?
There's one by Madam V.
Right. Okay.
Oh, the
I'm
one
gonna
by
move
Viper
towards
is
my
still-
child.
One by Viper is still alive too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, Viper was blocking my line of sight. I don't want to whip Viper in this context. Not with the not with the bar whip. And that's Team Murphy.
Okay. V.
Yes. Okay. All right. My plan was for the reloads, and then I'm gonna gore this bird with the moose that I'm riding.
Mm-hmm.
+4 technically because it's fucking great. Really good computers I am. Hell, I can't tell if that did anything.
It's an 8.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, well,
Oh wait, hold on. No, yeah, it's still a miss. Sorry, just because the bird is. Wait, it's sprawled. I think you get an attack bonus against sprawled characters, or is it just that you don't get your?
I think they just count as flat-footed, unless V gets a special.
No, I thought that melee attacks against a sprawled character gave you a bonus. Which, I mean, it might, but probably not enough to get through its base defense bonus, which is 14. So it's not gonna give you +6 bonus, whatever it is. It'll be like a +2 at most.
right, which is not gonna do it. And then I'm gonna aim at the big bird.
Okay.
And I have a stance, which means that when it moves, I don't lose aim on it, and 2, I can stack that multiple times. So if I want to do that again next turn, I can get a +2 as opposed to a +1.
Okay. All right. It's the crew's turns. They are going to stand up. Except for Pence, who is going to take 1d10 damage.
Oh, right, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, well. Combat. Okay, so damage reduction decreases to half when the wearer is held, helpless, pinned, sprawled, or unconscious.
Okay. And Pence does not make his damage save this time. He starts swimming over towards the side of the ship to start climbing up, and then that big old tuna that he fell on top of just like comes by and stabs him through.
Additionally, the character is flat-footed and suffers a -2 penalty with all attack checks. This condition is lost when the character repositions.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, as I stated previously, more burbs. Another wave of them arrive. But that is their turn. But it's the big one's turn. Whomst is it going to swoop down upon? It's gonna grab Dorothy.
Yay!
Or try to grab Dorothy.
I'm included.
Does Dorothy get like a +8 on this grapple initiation due to size differences?
That is true. There will be a big size difference there.
Yeah, but I can get max 15 because I do not have acrobatics.
You mean athletics?
Athletics.
Okay. Oh my god. It gets a natural 1.
Yes.
Can I activate that?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say let's race to see who activates it first.
Yeah, okay.
Too teeny tiny, it gets sprawled.
Well, I think I have a cooler idea if well, actually, Dorothy, you're activating it. How do you sprawl it?
I think it goes down to grab me. I do some fancy footwork, and then it crashes into the side of the ship.
Just like into the railing, you mean, or
Yeah,
Like into the wall of the forecastle, like it
yeah,
miscalculates trajectory and can't get.
yeah. We need this bird on our level and like close enough to us so we can actually like do something about it.
That is a big bird.
Yeah, that bird big.
now
Now let's
that
all jump on it.
now that it's actually next to y'all, you can actually get an idea of its scale.
Yeah, we've just been seeing it from a distance, kind of swoop in and did like, yeah.
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 Was that the last sparked?
Oh, there's the one next to you and the one next to Madam V, since those two are still remaining. So, Viper, you are going to get attacked twice.
Mm-hmm.
17 and 13. Those are both
Nope.
misses.
Couldn't care less. I got other shit to do right now.
Madam V, 14 and 22.
Both of those hit because it goes to the attacker.
Alright, you get hit for 1 and 5 after damage reduction.
Cool.
1 and 4. Oh, 5 total. 5 total. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the Spark's turns.
Wait, that bird was sprawled. So it would only get one attack, right? Because you gotta get up first.
That is true. Well, you can actually attack from a sprawled position, but you have an attack penalty, which I did not account for. So yeah,
Which
so you
means
only
it
get
still would only one of those would have hit. So.
yeah. So you only get hit for 1 point of damage. Actually, we'll just take the first hit and the first damage roll. As it gets up and pokes you with its big old beak.
I like that the people part of these birds are just kind of here, just kind of there,
Yeah.
not doing anything with them.
Yeah, it's weird. Viper, you are up.
Yo, what's good? I'm jumping on this bird.
Excellent.
In what fashion?
I don't really. I don't know. This is just gonna be like a swan dive onto it. I want to get as many hands on it as possible while it's down here.
So you're grappling it?
I'm grappling it. Yes.
Okay. All right, roll that athletics. Oh, you did. Okay.
I did. 24.
It gets a 20.
I got it.
Yeah, you grab a hold of that big old burb. All right, and that's your turn. Team Dorothy, what are you up to? Oh, and you move into
Let me
its...
move myself into its square here. Into one of its 25 squares.
God, if Meat Child could kite some of these fucking birds, that'd be great. Or I guess aggro is the term, actually.
Smash,
Well,
I
since
think.
Yeah.
Since I've played an MMO.
Yeah. They don't need to run. They just need to get some attention on.
Uh, so they're approaching, but they're not.
They are like just over the side of the ship.
Well, Meat Child's gonna go to the side of the ship, just waiting for them. Actually, you know what? He's probably standing on the side. He's up and raring to go.
Did
And
you tell them from
then-
there? Or oh wait, no, Meat Child doesn't have that. I guess.
Yeah, that would be sense motive versus sense motive. So it would be competency versus competency.
Yes, I believe it shall. +2. 21 to taunt. How do I...
It successfully taunts one of these birds.
Excellent. And then dog is gonna move over here and then also taunt. Dog, 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 dog. Where's... Okay. +2 also. 17.
Again, it fails with the exact same roll as last time. Okay, so dogs taunted. What do these taunts look like from the two of them?
Meat Child just looks like the most appetizing pit of intestines that you're ever going to see, which does actually remind me of just visiting Vancouver when I was like 14, and my uncle like threw all these fish guts onto the beach, and like 14 bald eagles came down, and then it was just very like, Americans like get really pissed off apparently when they visit Vancouver because the dumps are filled with bald eagles.
That's what you call a metaphor.
But yeah, this juicy boy is ripe for snacking on, and then dog just barks a bunch, and then the birds are like focused on them.
Okay.
I really want Foxglove to grapple this giant bird, but it's probably not smart to do so. But I really want to.
Just get in there. Get in there.
Come on.
Let me just check Foxglove's. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that to Foxglove.
It'd be like +10 or 12 to initiate, but then -10 or 12 on everyone after that.
Yeah. Dog might be able to do it, but Foxglove, no. So she's just going to bite twice. That is a plus
Oh, and the big bird.
on the big bird.
Right, okay.
A 9 and a 6. Come on, girl. She's not feeling it.
Okay. Right. Actually, that does remind me. Foxglove is going to need to make 2 reflex saves, and Viper's going to need to make 1 of them.
Okay. Is it for electricity damage?
Yes.
What's the max electricity damage?
10. What's Foxglove's electrical resistance?
8. Okay. So this actually might matter.
Yep.
23 on Viper's reflex.
Okay, yeah, you don't get zapped.
22 and 9.
Okay, Foxglove gets a little bit zapped. Nope. The rain jacket she's wearing prevents the electricity to come through.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Um,
She's actually wearing a rain jacket in the rain, but as we established previously, the rain is going upward, and y'all are on a boat, so you don't get wet. All right, what's Dorothy doing? 'Cause I think that's it for the last person who needs to act for Team Dorothy, right?
I'm just double checking some
what
things
did
here.
Dorothy do?
Dorothy hasn't done anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just double checking that I don't have any touch spells that. Can you just level me up real quick?
Come on, God, just give me a boost, just for one.
Come on. Okay, she is going to. I crit. So that is going to be 18 damage.
18? Oh, yeah, right. Because... Yep, okay.
Then...
Oh. I just realized I think I put in the wrong information for how many wound points this bird has, because I forgot to increase its size rating. Which, I mean, not gonna be. Sasha, how many wounds does Gentleman Moose have?
What a fantastic question. Let me look that up for you really quick. Gentleman Moose has 20 wounds and 30 vitality.
And what's Gentleman Moose's constitution?
Gentleman Moose's constitution is 10.
Okay, so it's double. Yeah, alright. Yes, I did. Should have 6 more wound points than it did. So I'm just going to fix that right quick. Not a huge difference, but I mean, maybe it'll make a difference, right?
Seconds and inches.
Yeah. Okay, so Dorothy, you've casted your magic missile on it.
How big of a rope will we need to tie this thing up?
We are on a boat, which does have a lot of rope just around.
That
Worth
is
mentioning.
That is true. You would probably have sufficient rope.
I believe in previous session before this started, somebody mentioned barrels of salt.
Yes, I had made barrels of salt for the crew to dip their weapons into.
Right.
Those wouldn't happen to be on deck.
I mean, they probably are. Because I imagine you probably would have, like, opened them up so that everyone could dip their arrows in, right, beforehand. So they're probably somewhere on deck. I don't know if Dorothy can move one.
I wasn't saying Dorothy needs to. I was just like, I was just thinking about that right now. So I wanted to say it out loud.
I guess I'll just hit it with the bar whip.
Okay.
No, wait. No, I can't, because then I'll die.
Super electrocuted.
Where did the dude fall off the ship?
On the starboard side near the forecastle.
Nowhere near me.
No. I mean,
Okay.
he's dead, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tuna got him.
I guess I will just end my turn.
You don't want to attack the other bird near you?
Oh, there's another bird near me? Yeah, I'll attack that. With that shit. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Six points of damage.
All right. Doesn't make its damage save. It does. Gets a 24.
Great.
All right. V, you are up.
Cool.
Still the one bird right in front of you. 5 of them coming in hot.
Half a dozen of them, yeah. Okay.
Viper on the deck with like one arm wrapped around the big one's head and her legs around one wing and 3 arms around the other wing, screaming, "Kill this fucking thing!"
V,
Do I-
you do not have line of sight to the bird from where you are. If you moved up to where the helm is, you would, but you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check, which, since you're on Gentleman Moose, is a ride check to leave the space to move out of the space that is threatened by the crow.
Okay. Can I? That's not a straight enough line to charge, right?
To the big bird?
Yeah.
No. It's
Okay.
also Meat Child would be in the way if you're going to trample along with Maybell and Dorothy and Foxglove and
And also Viper.
yeah.
Cool. Glad I asked. All right. Well, I've got enough here that I'm gonna shoot the big bird with the musket.
You do not have line of sight to the big bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll shoot this thing next to me with the boarding pistol.
Wait, actually, hold on a second. Let me think about this. You are on the highest deck of the ship. The bird is big and is actually on the opposite end of the mid deck.
And I've been tracking it.
Yeah, you actually.
And she's got an extra 15 feet from being on Gentleman Moose.
That is true. I think this is like the one spot on the aft deck where you could get this shot off. Incredible.
Hell yeah.
All right, now just don't roll a 1 and shoot Viper.
It's fine. I mean,
tell-
you honestly, it's okay if you do that as long as you try. It will only motivate me to grapple harder.
Right, yeah.
What's the whatchamacallit, range increment for your musket?
It is 40 feet times 6.
40 feet. Okay. This will be in your 3rd range increment, so that's going to be a -4 penalty.
Okay. Then I'm gonna aim again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's +2 plus blessed is +3 on top of what I roll here, which is 27 all told.
Yeah, that's a hit, even with those range increment penalties.
That's 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Alright, yeah, you take a good old chunk out of this bird. If it's a ballista bolt impaling it, you got some more holes to it.
Turn, I think.
Is that the end of your turn, or?
Yeah, because I did an extra aim
Right,
to get +2. So that
right,
was a half action, and then shooting was also a half action.
right. Okay.
Back to reloading.
Yeah, it's the crew's turn. Who's left? There's a bunch on the mid deck, but they don't want to shoot the big bird. Oh wait, there's a whole bunch of other targets to shoot at now. Right, how many people are left? That's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of the crew left to fight. Because the rest are dead, manning a ballista, or handling the ship. So we'll do, say, 6 of those are boarding pistols, and 6 of them are, or 7 of them are bows. All right. See if they hit. They do. So, how many bows hit? All 7 of the bows hit. How many of the boarding pistols hit?
Nice.
1 of the boarding pistols hit. Alright, so 7d6 spread across 7 birds. 4, 4, 3, 1, 5, 2, 2. Plus 4. I'm going to do that from a couple different spots. Plus. Plus 3. Plus 1. And these, they won't shoot any of the ones that meet child or dog taunted. I won't take that away from you on the off chance that they die. It's 2. And then 3d8 for a boarding pistol, Sasha, or 3d6?
3d6.
Alright. That's 13 points of damage. Hanar putting in work. And do they make their reflex save? What is it? It's their reflex save. Plus 4, plus 6. Okay. '18 does not make its reflex save, so it takes plus 6 points of damage. Okay. Alright, time for a bunch of damage saves. That's a failure. That's a failure. That's a failure. That's a failure. 5, 2, 2. That's a pass. That's a pass. That's a pass. Then the ones that got shotgunned, that's a failure, and that's a failure. So.
Crew, get shit done.
Yeah.
Good volley.
Getting their revenge for their fallen comrades.
Earning their paycheck.
Yeah. So which ones passed? That was the 19 and the 23, which was a 2 and a 5. Okay, and then that's the 2, but this other 2 is gone. And then all the ones over here bite it. Yeah, good job, crew, taking out a whole bunch of birds. There were 15. Now there are 9. All right. Are these gunnery folk, are these the type of people who would roll a ballista over to try and shoot it? No, they'd be too worried about hitting their own ship. They are professionals.
Also, the heavy ballista does have special rules about moving it, so.
I figure 4 people with siege mastery can probably manage to move it.
Can figure it out.
Yeah. And
Good news, Captain, we hit the bird. Bad news, it went all the way through and the ship is sinking.
that would be very bad. All right, but it is time for our break and the top of the initiative order. So we will be back in about 5 minutes. See y'all then.